Well, good afternoon. I hope that your afternoon is coming along well. This is TV47 at 4 p.m. with I, Sheilar Chelangat, and of course, it begins right now. Now, Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja has declared an all-out crackdown on criminal gangs and hired goons, warning that those involved will be held individually accountable for their actions. Kanja says 5 suspects linked to recent incidents have already been arrested, with 4 currently in police custody as investigations continue. Now, police have also secured a warrant of arrest for another suspect who remains at large. The IG further warned that leaders found organizing, financing or facilitating criminal gangs will face legal action.
As the Inspector General, I want to make it absolutely clear that this cannot be allowed to continue. Criminal gangs, goons, they are all criminals. And for those who commit crimes, they are dealt with individually. There are no charges for a group of people. Juzi, kuna wale walienda kwa kanisa pale, si ni kweli? Saa hizi tumeshika 5. Waine tayari wako kwa polisi, tumepewa siku 10 ya kuendelea na uchunguzi. Moja ako nje na tumechukua leo warrant of arrest, tunataka. Na wengine, you are going to see in the coming days, we are going to arrest minimum.
Now, Cabinet Secretary for the National Treasury and Economic Planning, John Mbadi, has told senators that Kenya's economy continues to demonstrate resilience despite facing external risks, including conflicts in the Middle East. Further, Mbadi clarified that the expansion of JKIA will cost $1.2 billion, which he said will not put pressure on the country's sovereign debt.
It is a concern. We have dealt with one issue of debt. When I came into this office, and it was worse when President Ruto came in, the question was not even about debt, the debt stock, the debt cost. It was about debt sustainability and whether we were going to be able to pay our debts. I have repeated this severally, Mr. Speaker, that in 2021, IMF had classified Kenya among 5 other countries for default. And we have survived it. So that is the first step. Now the next step is to manage the debt. And I want to conclude by saying, let no one lie to Kenyans that we will be reducing our debt stock. What we can reduce is debt to GDP ratio, which is now at 69, but it is 66 in present value terms. We should go to 55% in present value terms. Once we go to 55% of present value terms, debt becomes sustainable. There is no country in the world which will reduce its debt stock. Let no one cheat you. Anyone who speaks that, Mr. Speaker, is ignorant of economic matters. Thank you.
Now, away from that, Principal Secretary for Petroleum Kelo Harsama has confirmed that Kenya holds over a month's worth of petroleum reserves, ensuring national supply remains stable. During a Coast Region facility tour, the PS reaffirmed the government's commitment to expanding strategic infrastructure and storage capacity on petroleum products. Now, the visits to Kipevu Oil Terminal 2 and regional terminals highlighted ongoing efforts to secure reliable fuel distribution, lower price volatility, and boost clean LPG energy investments across East Africa. And globally, Kenya has reaffirmed its partnership with the World Bank to support the country's social and economic development projects. Speaking on the sidelines of the G7 summit in Evian, France, President William Ruto said Kenya will continue working with the institution to advance its development priorities. The areas President Ruto held talks with World Bank President Ajay Banga include attracting investment, boosting economic growth, and reforming the global financial system to improve access of capital for developing countries. And back to the country and to the coast, where Mombasa Governor Abdul Swamad Sharif Nasser has reaffirmed the county's commitment to strengthening waste management and sewer infrastructure in a bid to curb ocean pollution. Speaking at the 11th Ocean Conference, Nasser called for closer collaboration between government, communities and the private sector to protect coastal ecosystems, reduce marine waste and advance a sustainable blue economy.
We're embarking on a very, very ambitious program to come up with waste segregation and recycling within the county of Mombasa, something that is definitely going to be reducing the waste that trickles down all the way to our oceans. We are working on handling hazardous waste so that we do not kill something that is to be enjoyed by the future generations. We're currently working on financing our beach management units and our fisher folk so that they can be able to do further and way more.
The government of Kenya is undertaking deliberate measures to unlock the immense potential in our marine and aquatic resources while safeguarding them from future generations, through sustainable and science-based management approaches.
And to matters agriculture, Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe has unveiled an ambitious $11.4 billion agricultural transformation plan aimed at boosting food security, creating millions of jobs and attracting private investment into the sector. CS Kagwe, while launching the Kenya AgriConnect Compact, noted that the 6-year framework is designed to modernize farming and expand market opportunities for farmers. Now, the initiative seeks to mobilize public and private financing to strengthen agricultural value chains, reduce dependence on food imports, and increase high-value exports. The program is expected to create more than 2.4 million jobs by 2030.
Pre-launch has been done. Let's appreciate Waziri.
So we need also we shouldn't leave anyone behind. We need to move with everybody.
Tomatoes are being harvested.
This morning, it seems to me that this partnership
AgriConnect Compact.
And to matters education, Kenya's competency-based education curriculum continues to face significant challenges as schools, parents and stakeholders adapt to its evolving teaching methods and requirements. Speaking in Ruiru, Voila Academy Principal Elizabeth Thitu urged the government to provide necessary resources for effective implementation of the curriculum. Educators have raised concerns over the shortage of computers and technological devices, with schools forced to invest heavily in infrastructure, placing additional pressure on parents. Stakeholders maintain that for the curriculum to achieve its goals, the government must address existing gaps in infrastructure, technology and teacher support.
Kuu ambayo ilitukumba hapo awali ni yale mabadiliko ambayo yanafanyika katika mfumo huu wa CBE, ambapo unapata kuwa mwaka huu tuna haya mabadiliko, mwaka unaofuata pia tunakumbana mabadiliko ambayo hubadilisha mitaala na pia vile vifaa vya ujifunzaji.
CBE has come also has got some few challenges here and there. And here in Viola, we've said that these challenges cannot hinder us from reaching out to our children and also acknowledging that we are capable of handling these challenges.
Having many extracurricular activities such as swimming, sports, KMF, coding and chess, they are really fun. They make our school enjoyable.
Considering I'm going to be a medical doctor, skills such as critical thinking and problem solving enable me to be very quick in making decisions while I am taking part in matters, surgeries and stuff like that.
And a new initiative targeting university students has been launched to address challenges of housing access and youth unemployment by combining affordable accommodation with post-graduation business financing. The Zinduka Graduate Enterprise Program will enable students to access affordable housing through flexible financing arrangements while building a credit history during their years of study. Upon graduation, eligible participants will be able to access business loans to start or expand their enterprises. Now, the initiative comes amid growing concern over youth unemployment and limited access to financing for young entrepreneurs.
This program comes at a very, very opportune time, and I want to really thank everyone for agreeing to guarantee these loans that students, or these funds that students will get.
For as low as 4,000 shillings a month, they can now access student housing. 4,000 shillings a month, that is like 30, 40 shillings a day. I mean, 100 shillings a day, sorry. They can now access student housing in a very affordable way, courtesy of our partnership with the banks. And then when they...
One aspect of it is the providing financing, helping students build a credit score so that by the time they graduate and by the time they are ready to either start their own enterprise or do something else, they already have the financial training and they also have the financial score.
And the government has stepped up disaster preparedness efforts in Tana River County as fears grow over the anticipated El Nino rains. Special Programs Principal Secretary Ismail Maalim Made toured the flood-hit villages of Kitere and Samicha in Garsen County constituency, where he led the distribution of relief supplies to affected families. Maalim said 750 of the 3,000 households affected by recent floods have already received iron sheets, with the remaining beneficiaries set to be supported in phases. He urged residents in flood-prone areas to heed weather advisories and relocate from high-risk zones where necessary to safeguard lives and property.
Na Rais ametupea amri, alituamuru tukuje huku tufanye hiyo assessment, tulete msaada ya chakula na vifaa vingine kama mheshimiwa alisema, kama mabati na hata chakula ya watoto ile ya malnutrition, na akatuamuru mheshimiwa kwamba wale households hawajakuwa settled wote tufanye kwa haraka na tuweze kuwa settle ile familia 3,000 wewe ulisema. Na kutokana na hiyo amri sisi tulikuja na mabati takriban inaweza kusaidia familia 750 ili tuweze kusettle hawa wananchi. Wale wengine waliobaki kama 2,250 tuko na amri kutoka rais wetu kwamba hawa wananchi pia tuweze kuwasettle kwa haraka sana. Na mheshimiwa, tukishirikiana na wewe, nafikiri hivi karibuni tutaweza kupeana vifaa ambavyo vinahitajika kusettle hawa wananchi kwa haraka ili tuweze kusaidia hawa wananchi na pia wapate mahali pazuri pa kuishi.
Former Political Affairs Director in Taita Taveta County Government, Geoffrey Kimonge, has been arraigned in Voi Court on charges of stealing 8 million shillings public funds while in office. Kimonge, who was a political affairs advisor to Governor John Mrutu, was arrested at his home on Tuesday by the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission before being arraigned in court today.
Taita Taveta County Government, you fraudulently acquired public property from the said county government to a total sum of 8,303,021 Kenyan shillings for various activities which you purported to have taken place in various places as per the attached schedule, a fact you knew to be false. Is that true or not true?
That's not true. My client is innocent. has been cooperative with the agencies, the necessary agencies. So as of today, he has taken plea. He has been granted bond and will be coming back to court on 1st of July.
All right, that concludes the news at 4 with Sheilar Chelangat. Up next is a World Cup Extra, so stay tuned and enjoy the rest of your viewership.